Hi, have you ever written an expression evaluator? How about using Python? Python does have a built-in eval function, but it is still a worthy practice. Let's pick a comfortable scope and work with fully parenthesized arithmetic expressions. I know that is a mouthful, but it is just a way of describing the content of the expression variable here. We are going to write an infix eval function that gets an expression and returns the value of that expression. I set that to none. For verification, let's call this function for the example expression and also print a hint. So first let's print the expression itself and then the result of the evaluation, infix evaluation, and then the hint, which is going to be what Python thinks this value should be, just calling the eval function. Yes, we are ready to call our code and run it, and yes, it works. We will be able to verify this. Python says this expression should be evaluated to 1.1. Okay, let's start coding. So within the infix eval function, we will use a stack for evaluating the expression. This is a very simple and common way, and the stack is nothing more than a list. In Python, it happens to have all the stack functions. We will also need a variable for storing numbers because numbers can span multiple characters, and we will need a buffer for that. And so once we have declared these two variables, we can start going through the characters of the expression. First, we need to check if this character is a numeric character, which is all the numeric characters plus the decimal dot. If this is the case, we append this character to the number variable and we are ready to continue with the next character. If we are past this point, that means that we are either not parsing a number or we are just finished with parsing one. We need to check which one of these is the case. So if the number is not an empty string, then we have finished parsing a number, and so we need to put that to the stack, which is going to be stack append, and we parse this number into a floating point value and set it back to empty so that we can continue with the next number when it comes. After that, we need to check if this character is an operator. We will interpret the plus sign, the dash, the star, and the slash for addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And when this is the case, we just add this to the stack as is. Otherwise, if the character is a closing parenthesis, then we are ready to evaluate one expression. So we need to pop the operands from the stack, and since this is an infix expression, this means that the second operand, which I will just call num2, will be on the top of the stack. We can get this with stack pop. The next one is going to be the operator itself, which is another pop, and the first operand is going to be yet another pop. And so now we can do the actual evaluation of the expression. We will use the brand new Python match keyword, which is new to Python 3.10. So match up case, it is the plus sign. Then we do a stack append num1 plus num2 and repeat the same thing for all the other operators. So this is the dash for subtraction, num1 minus num2. The next one is multiplication. And here we go. And this is it. After this loop, finishes with going through all the characters in our expression, the result is going to be on the puppy. Let's run this code and see if that is indeed the case. And yes, it is. Here we are, 1.1, exactly the same as the built-in eval function. That is it. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one.